Tribe. It is your girl Naja here, and I am back with another video. And this video is going to be a story time about the time where I went to a salon and they really messed up my hair. Like it looked awful. I'm gonna ask you guys, fresh faced, you know, it's summertime, we gotta look good for the sun, you know, we can't be caking stuff on our face. Today's story time is a mess. Okay, it's a mess, and since we're talking about hair, I decided to do a hair story time. Okay, basically, before I even get started, because you know we have to do the routine for all our new folks. Hi, my name is Naja. Please go ahead and click that subscribe button so we can be a part of the Voodoo Tribe, and make sure your notification bell is clicked. I heard through the grapevine that YouTube might just be disabling the notification bell altogether. I heard that maybe like a week ago. So it is going to be kind of harder for you guys to like see your faves content and stuff. So I'm working on getting like a schedule, like a uploading schedule, so you guys will know every day I post, also what time I'll post, so you won't have to rely so much on the YouTube algorithm. I know it's messed up. I don't know why they don't want us to succeed. I mean, we're making them money. I don't get it, but hey, that's the life we're living, okay? If you've been following me for some time, you do know about my hair journey video. I posted a video talking about my natural hair journey. I have been natural my whole life, and it has been a journey for me to be experimental with products, you know, figure out what goes good with my hair, what I can and what I can't do with my hair. I've dyed my hair multiple times, had multiple styles, like the works. So, and it's super crazy to me, and this is kind of off topic, but like whenever I go on like natural hair forums and stuff, there's like this weird like, and it's not everybody, don't get it fucked up, it's not everybody, but there's like this weird mixed girl hate on these forums. Like, it's so weird. Like, I saw this one person that was like, mixed girls cannot be part of the natural hair community because you guys were natural your whole life and you never had to transition or do a big chop. And I'm just like, so because my mother made the decision to not be like everybody else's mother in my community that I was growing up in, who kept telling her, hey, perm your daughter's hair, her hair is going to be so long, perm her hair, relax her hair, that my journey is invalid. Like, just because I didn't have to cut all my hair off and start all over again, my journey is invalid. Like, I don't get it at all. Like, I don't get it at all. Like, but whatever, that's a different video for a different day. But in my natural hair journey video, I did say how I got a Dominican blowout, and I kind of touched on the story a little bit, but now I'm gonna go further in depth on what happened. So if you have seen that video, you're gonna get a little bit more tease than what was there. I'm going to put like a little info card here so that you guys can watch my natural hair journey video. It has pictures and stuff like that there. I'm not gonna put any pictures in this video, but that video does have pictures of my hair like through the stages of my life. Okay, basically this all started my 8th grade year of summer. Okay, so it's like literally the summer of 8th grade going into high school. Okay, I was like, this is gonna be a fresh start, because I was such an ugly duckling in middle school. Like, I was a total ugly duckling. Like, I did not know what to do with my hair. My hair was always frizzy, and then just like a frizzy ass ponytail. Like, I had cut my hair before that because my mom told me when I was about like 11 or 12, she was like, I'm not doing your hair for you anymore. You have to do your hair by yourself. And that's hard, because my mom's hair is like more of a looser curl than this. My mom has like Puerto Rican wavy hair, okay? Like, and I don't think she realized how much she was putting on me to do by myself without any knowledge, because I didn't know anybody else that was natural. Like, and that's another thing, like back then it was not cute to be natural. People called me nappy headed, people called me Brillo pad head. Like, now it's cute, but for me being natural my whole life, natural was not in style, okay, until recently, when everybody wants to, you know, do them or whatever, and that's cool. But I got a lot of backlash for having natural hair when I was younger. I could not take care of it. It wasn't the same as now, where you can get on like natural hair forums and get on YouTube and see people do it, because this is back when MySpace was down, okay? I mean, when MySpace was up and running at at this time, okay? Like, I'm just giving y'all an age stamp of the internet right now, okay? So YouTube was still a thing, but there was not natural hair tutorials, there was not natural hair care regimens on YouTube. Like, there was none of that to help me. Like, I felt very on my own. So I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna wet my hair, put some leave-in conditioner in it, and scrape it back into a ponytail. I'm gonna sleep in this ponytail for days on end and then wash it in like 2 weeks. I got a friend in like the 7th grade, and I'm still cool with her till this day. She's a hairdresser and everything. I think I mentioned her in a video if I did not already post it. She was another girl that had a hair texture similar to mine, and she was biracial as well. And like, I just connected with her because I was like, okay, finally somebody like me, and we can go through this together and experiment with this together. She wore her hair, she put products in her hair so she could wear her hair down naturally, right? And I would ask her all the time, like, what products do you use? Like, how are you doing this with your hair? Because I could not physically see my hair doing that. She told me the products she used and everything, and the gels and stuff like that. So when it was finally time for me to transform and shit and like put my hair down, I had to comb my hair out, and I reached in the back of my head. Y'all, I had dreads in the back of my head. Like, I had dreads in the back of my fucking head. Like, just from me being 11, 12, not knowing what the fuck is going on with hair, and having my mom do my hair for all this time, I don't know why I didn't think to not just comb the front but actually hit that back real quick, but I didn't, and I had miniature dreads in my head. So I was like, okay, well, maybe nobody will notice. Girl, people notice. So I put my hair down, and everybody's like, oh my god, wow. And if you're natural, you already know people are gonna want to touch your hair. So people are touching my hair, and they felt the back, and they would be like, damn, like, you got dreads back there. Or they would be like, damn, you look like Rick James with the Jerry curl. Like, people were just firing me up because, like I said, not only was being natural not cool back then, but I had dreads. So I went home and I cut the dreads out. So I had somewhat of a mullet type thing going on, but at least I could comb my hair out and wear my hair curly. And if people wanted to touch it, the most they could do is say that I look like a poodle or whatever, and not rank on me about my dreads. Because, you know, when you're in middle school, that's what people do, they pick on you. At this point, I had finally gotten like a comb through method going on. I started putting products in my hair and stuff like that. So then once the winter time rolled around, my best friend at the time straightened her hair. And of course, it was not bone straight. Like, she's a hairdresser now, she can get some hair bone straight, but back then it was not bone straight. It was more so like a blowout. Like, it was like poofy and then straight, but it was still straight in our standards because our hair was just so big. So I remember I went over to her house, and she was like, we're gonna try to straighten your hair. Her and her sister had to double team my hair, and they straightened my hair, and it just poofed up. It was just a flat iron afro. Like, it was not working, and I was like, I appreciate you guys so much for trying, but this is not working. And I just washed my hair out, and it was curly again, and that's just what I did, right? Now fast forward to where this story takes place. It was summer vacation from 8th grade to me going to be a freshman, okay? My high school was brand new. My freshman year was like the inaugural class or whatever it's called, and yeah, like, we were the first freshmen to enter this brand new high school. So I was like, okay, everybody is gonna be new to everybody, so let's go for a new look. Like, let's go for a new look. And my mom would always get Dominican blowouts. Like, she was going to the Dominicans ever since I was like, I don't even know. Like, that's just what she did. Ever since we moved to Florida, and she was going to the hair salon to get her hair straightened and get her eyebrows done, she was going to the Dominicans. So I told my mom, I was like, Mom, I really want my hair straightened like yours. Like, I really want my hair straight, but I don't know how to do it because I know your hair can get straight and my hair can't. And my mom was just like, look, my hair doesn't straighten easily either. Like, even though my hair is a little bit more looser than yours, like, my hair frizzes a lot and stuff, but when I go to the Dominican salon and I get my hair blown out, it stays pin straight for like weeks, no problem. But the difference is that my mom does not like her hair wavy. She likes her hair pin straight, and that's gonna come up later in the story, okay? So my mom was like, I'll take you to the Dominicans. It'll be like a little $100 blowout. You can just go there, get your hair straight, and you'll like it for school. So I was like, okay. So we went to the salon. Mind you, it's like a little hole in the wall ass salon with a whole bunch of Dominicans in there, a whole bunch of people waiting in the chair to go. My mom had made me an appointment. My mom and the owner of the salon are kikiing, kissing on the cheek and shit, you know, speaking in Spanish and shit. And I'm just sitting here like nervous because I had never been to anybody else's salon but my Aunt Madeline. My Aunt Madeline owns a salon in New York, and I have gone up there before and gotten my hair straightened, but it did poof up. So I went back to her salon and she just gave me like 2 Dutch braids or whatever. So I was nervous. I was really nervous. And I went into the salon and it was finally my turn to get in the chair. Now, bitch, I don't think I was expecting this because my Aunt Madeline, she's Haitian, but that has nothing to do with it. Whenever she dealt with me, she was always very gentle because, you know, I'm her niece. Like, she was very gentle with me, and like, she knew I was tender-headed because back when I was younger, I was very tender-headed. I'm not tender-headed no more, but back when I was younger, I was very fucking tender-headed. So my aunt always knew like how to handle me. Like, my aunt has braided my hair a whole bunch of times, like all types of shit, okay? When I stepped into this salon, I don't know why I thought it was gonna be the same, but obviously it wasn't. Sit in the chair and they start to wash my hair, and it's like the way that they're rubbing my scalp, I feel like they're about to dip their fucking fingers into my brain and twiddle with it. Like, that shit hurt so much. Like, she was just like, and I'm just sitting here like I was like, oh my god, this lady is trying to kill me. And I was just like, damn, did I make her mad? Like, is she upset? Like, I was confused, okay? Water she was washing my hair with was hot as fuck, okay? And every time that I kept telling her like, ow, or like, that hurts, she would tell me, beauty is pain, beauty is pain, you're a woman, beauty is pain. And I'm just like, yo, like, no, like, no ma'am, like, what the fuck? Like, can we not? By this time, I'm only like, what, like 14? Like, I'm like, ma'am, I just got my period like a few years ago. Like, what do you mean? Like, what are we doing? She's combing out my hair. That shit was hurting. I felt like she was like pulling my hair from the fucking root. Like, I was just like, oh my god. And the whole time I'm just staring at my mom like, help me. And my mom is just reading her magazine. Like, I'm just thinking in my head like, mom, so you go through this abuse? Like, you go through this abuse every fucking time? Boom. So now it's time for her to like dry my, like, start actually blowing my hair out. When she started blowing my hair out, y'all, when I tell y'all, that flat iron was so damn close to my scalp that I literally thought that, like, I was like, there's no way my scalp is any color than red right now. Like, that flat iron was so close to my scalp, and I told her, I was like, the flat iron is kind of close to my scalp. I'm not gonna burn you, honey. I'm a professional. I'm not gonna burn you. I'm like, but what about what I just said? Like, come on now, like, I'm scared. Sure enough, maybe like a few minutes afterwards, this bitch burns me in the scalp. So she goes down and clamps on it, and I'm like, oh, fuck. And she was like, honey, honey, and she just like rubs the part where she burned. She's like, beauty is pain, beauty is pain. You shouldn't have moved. You shouldn't have moved. And I'm not gonna talk back because, you know, my mom taught me, don't talk back to nobody, right? So, but in my mind, I'm like, I didn't move, sis. I didn't move. I was staying right where the fuck I was at. Like, I didn't move. So then at this point, they put me under like a a dryer, right? So I sit under that thing. I swear to God, they forgot about me. I felt like I was sitting under that shit for like an hour, okay? Like, I was just sitting under there, like, I felt like my scalp was fucking blistering, like, and like, they're over there kikiing with each other, the girls in the salon, the hairdressers or whatever, like, they over here kikiing with each other, and I'm just like, excuse me, it's really hot. And here goes my mom trying to be like in with the girls or whatever, talking about, Naja, you need to do what they are professionals, okay? You need to do what they say to do and sit underneath that hair dryer. And I'm just like, bruh, like, but you don't understand. Like, my scalp burns. Like, my scalp is a virgin. Like, what you're not about to do is have me under this hair dryer. for hours. The lady and my mom are just laughing or whatever and just like a kikiing, and I literally felt like I was there for like 2 hours. Like, I'm sitting under this hot ass thing for 2 hours. Like, I'm sweating at this point, and my like edges were curling up because I was sweating. So guess what they did? They came back and touched me up again with that flat iron, pressing it on my fucking forehead. And I was just like, bruh, like, I want to die. Like, this must be what hell feels like. Like, I'm in a sauna. Like, my scalp is blistering. My face was flushed red. Like, well, pink, but still, it was red. My scalp is fucked. Finally, I get done, right? And I noticed some scissors come out. And I'm like, why do you have to? And I stood up for myself this time, because at this point I was like, girl, you need to fight back. You need to fight back, but do it in a way where your mom isn't gonna snap on you for doing it, okay? So I told her, I was like, ma'am, why do you have scissors? And she was like, oh, well, you have dead ends that need to be clipped off. And I was just like, oh, okay. So once she cut my hair, she kind of like bumped the ends. I don't know why. Why? Like, bitch, I am not going to church. I'm going to my first day of high school. Like, why are you bumping my ends? And I hope y'all know what bump the ends even mean. If you don't, Google it. Like, when they got you looking like a church lady and your hair is straightened and they just be like, oh, we're just gonna bump the ends. No, don't bump my fucking ends. Let me have straight hair. Like, she bumps my ends. And everybody in the salon is gassing me up. They're like, oh my god, you look so pretty, you look bonita, blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, yeah, let me see my hair. I'm thinking all this pain and suffering, I better walk out this salon looking like Beyonce, J-Lo, somebody. I get the mirror and I look at myself and I'm like, girl, I look bald-headed. Like, I looked so bald-headed. Like, my hair was so thin. Like, they straightened my hair so much, I genuinely believe they may have burnt some of my hair off, because there's no reason why. I had so much hair, and when it got straight, it was so thin. Like, I know my hair is kind of fine now, but back then my hair was thick, bitch. Like, I'd never even put any dye on my hair yet. Like, I had thick virgin hair, right? And my hair was about this long curly, so maybe like 2 inches shorter than this. My hair was this long curly, so there's no reason why when you cut it my hair is up to here and looking thin as hell, as if I smoke a pack of Newports every fucking day. Like, why do I look like this? And like, I got on like a little fake smile because, you know, my mom just paid $100 and something for this blowout, and you know, she's trying to make me feel like I'm growing up and stuff like that. So I was like, haha, yeah. My mom tipped the lady and she said she scheduled an appointment for herself and stuff. So that was that. So then I'm in the car and I'm just feeling shitty. I'm like, I look awful. Like, I have school, because this was like the weekend before school started. Like, and I was like, I have to wear this to school. I'm gonna look stupid. Like, I don't want to do this. I got home and I just like fucking broke down when I got to the house. I was like, I look so bald. Like, what the fuck? Now, if this was Naja in the present that got that blowout, I would have just ordered some like hair extensions or something and just filled out the pieces to make it look a little bit better, because I literally looked like I had patches of my hair missing. Like, they burnt some of my hair out. Like, I genuinely believe they burnt some of my hair out. Like, and my hair was so short. Like, it didn't make any sense. So I went up to my mom and I was like, Mom, I really don't like my hair. Like, I hate my hair. I don't feel pretty. Like, I don't like my hair. Like, I want to wash my hair out. And my mom is the type of person who will tell you like it fucking is, okay? So she was like, you know what? Yeah, I agree with you. Go wash your hair. Like, she was like, don't worry about it. It was just $100. It does look kind of thin, you know, like, just go wash your hair out. And I was like, oh my God, thank you. Like, I thought she was going to be so mad at me. I thought she was going to be like, Naja, no, I paid this money. You're going to wear your hair. But she understood. She was like, no, you do look crazy. Go wash your hair out, girl. And this is when the mental breakdown happens. Oh my God, this was so awful. This was the worst part. Go into the shower and I wash my hair. And I'm noticing as my hair is somewhat curling up, because it did not curl up all the way, I'm noticing that it's shrinking. And I'm like, my hair should not be shrinking this much when they literally only trimmed my dead ends. When I tell you, when I got out that shower, my hair was up to here. Like, right here. My hair was up to there. And not only was it super fucking short, but I had heat damage. Like, my ends of my hair were still straight. And I remember just looking in that mirror and bawling fucking crying, because I was like, dude, I'm fucking bald. Like, now I'm bald. Like, because at that point, I hadn't cut my hair since that whole dread situation. So, like, and even then, at least I still had some hair in the front. But now, I guess it was all cut to the length of the hair in the back. I just started bawling fucking crying. Like, I was so upset. I was like, I have to go to school like this. I don't know what to do. And I showed my mom. She was like, damn. And like, in my opinion, I really do feel like they burnt some of my hair off. And like, to make it all evened out, they had to just like snip it and shit. Because my mom wasn't paying attention. She was reading a fucking magazine. I wasn't paying attention because I was in so much fucking pain. Like, and I didn't even get to see my hair until it was done. Yeah, I was super fucking upset. All my hair was burnt off. I had dead ends. Not dead ends, I'm sorry. Damaged ends. And yeah, it was just really fucking bad. I tried to moisturize as much as I could, and then I did have to go back to school with my hair looking like that. And like, my best friend at the time was complimenting me. She was like, your hair looks so healthy, and it's a nice, I love the haircut. And I'm just like, bitch, you motherfucking lying. You are lying. Like, I look a mess. Like, I look a mess. I don't even have evidence of this period of my life because I was so fucking like embarrassed about how I looked. Like, I don't have any pictures from that particular point of freshman year because I looked a mess. To be honest, after I got that much of a severe of a haircut, my hair did flourish and grow. Like, it grew a lot. If you guys do watch that natural hair journey video I did, you'll see how long my hair got. It did get back to the length that was like right here. It did grow a lot, and then once it did get down to a certain length, I was able to cut off those damaged ends, you know, and happily ever after. So that is my first and only experience at a Dominican salon. I do not have any ill notions towards Dominican salons. Like, I'm not saying all Dominican salons were like the ones that I went to, but if I am gonna go to a salon, I'm probably just gonna go to my Aunt Madeline because, I don't know, that's just, you know, everybody has a person they go to for certain things they want, and that's just the person that I choose to go to. But yeah, no shade towards Dominican salons. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are some good ones out there that could do a good blowout and not fry your hair off. Like, I'm not making a general assumption. I'm just telling you guys about the one that I went to, okay? Have you guys ever gotten a Dominican blowout or had a bad salon experience? Please put it in the comments below. Sorry this video was so long. But yeah, it happens sometimes. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.
The truth will set you free, but first it'll piss you off.